Hello, you guys. Hello. I'm back today and we are making a super comfort meal. I love me some meatloaf. And today we're making us a fancy meatloaf with a creamy Parmesan mushroom sauce on top of it. So I have a mix of ground turkey and ground beef here. I've already put some seasonings on it. We're going to get it mixed up. Right now, the seasonings that you see on top are my Uncle Chris's seasoning. Let me grab it so you guys can see it. It's my Uncle Chris's seasoning. I've put some black pepper as well. So let me turn the camera so you can see me mix the rest of my seasonings in and get it in our loaf shape. Alrighty, so Uncle Chris is on here as well as black pepper. I'm going to add some, where is it? Some garlic powder, of course. I'm going to put some garlic powder on there. And I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there too. Real flavorful meatloaf, okay? What did I forget to put? Some salt. Let me put a little bit of salt in there. Put a little salt. I always feel like when I'm cooking with turkey, I have to season extra because it just has no flavor. It's just really bland. Not a lot of fat on it, no anything to render a lot of flavor to it. So that's why I always mix it with beef too as well. So I have my seasonings in here. The next thing I'm going to add to it is some steak sauce. You can use A1 or whatever it is that you want to use, but I'm adding steak sauce. And some people use tomato sauce and ketchup and all that, but I'm using steak sauce. Steak sauce is a tomato base, so I'm using that for the flavor of that. So I'm going to put some steak sauce on there. That's probably about 2 tablespoons that I just put on there, you guys. I'm gonna put some Worcestershire sauce in there. Y'all know I got a hard time saying Worcestershire, so Worcestershire sauce is what I'm putting on there. Okay, gonna put some of that in there, and then we're gonna add some garlic. And I had some leftover chopped onion and green onion. And I'm just going to put a handful of that in there as well. So we're going to get this all mixed up. Oh, that one wasn't cut correctly. I'm going to get that in there too for some extra flavor. Alright. I have 2 eggs I'm going to put in there. And this is going to crack them and put them right on in there. And then we're going to get to working it up into a loaf and get it in the oven. I have my oven preheated at 400, but once I get it in there, I'm going to drop it down to 350, I think. I cook almost everything on 400, but I'll probably drop it to 350 for the meatloaf. So we're just going to get this in here, massage it all around. Ooh, it's cold. All right, we're gonna mix this up and we're gonna get it into a loaf. Once I get it into a loaf, I'll be back. All right, so I've got into a loaf. I have my oven dish here. I'm just gonna spray it with some non-stick spray. And I have it into a loaf here already, so I'm just going to transition this into this pan. And give it just a little bit of a better shape here. Try to get it all, make sure all of the lumps are out so it'll cook evenly. And I always start mine out uncovered, and then about halfway through, I'm sorry, I said that all backwards. I always start mine off covered, and then about halfway through, I take the cover off of it. I said that all backwards. Alright, so I started covered and then I uncovered halfway through. Alright, so I got into a loaf. I'm going to wash my hands up and we're going to get it in the oven. Alrighty, so I've got my hands washed now. I'm going to go ahead and put the foil right on top of my meatloaf. Put some foil right on top. And I'm just going to put some holes in my foil so that it can get a little bit of air in there. Just a few holes in there. And this is going to go in the oven for probably a little bit over an hour on 400. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in the oven and turn so you guys can see me. Let me turn. All right, so our meatloaf is in the oven. It's gonna go, and we're going to get started on our potatoes and our sauce to go over it. It's gonna be a creamy Parmesan mushroom sauce to go right on top of that meatloaf. So let's get started on our potatoes though. So I have a pot here. I'm going to add some water to it. All right, so we have our water here in the pot. I'm going to put some salt in there. And we're going to bring it up to a boil. I have some red potatoes here that I have already rinsed. And we're just going to quarter those so that they can cook evenly. So I'm just going to take the potatoes and I'm just going to cut them so that they cook evenly. They cook evenly. So I'm just going to cut all these potatoes in fourths. The ones that are a little bit smaller, I'll just probably cut them in half, but we want to cook them, cut them as even as possible so that they will cook evenly. So I'm just going to cut these in fourths. And then once our water is ready, we'll get those potatoes down in there. I'm just going to keep on cutting. If you see any ugly looking parts on there, just cut it off. Uh-oh. All right, I'm just going to keep on cutting these so I'll get them all quartered up. I'll be back. All right, you guys, so our water is almost to where we need it to be. I've already quartered up my potatoes for the mashed potatoes. They're going to be so good. So just a couple more minutes left on the water. I see it getting ready to boil here. But I did want to come on here, and I also wanted to tell you guys, if you saw my post last night, so out of character for me because I typically don't even address internet trolls. I do not. I just keep it going because I have a objective and I am not concerned about other people's negativity. But I did want to address it for some people who are new to my page or just people who are watching. You know, if it's something that you see on this page that you do not like or that you do not agree with, that is perfectly fine with me. You can post whatever you want as far as you not liking the food. But when you come toward me calling me a female dog, y'all know the word, or anything out of my name besides J, we're going to have an issue. Because if you go back to my page is called Cooking with Jay and the Ladies. My daughters can read, all three of them, and they enjoy having this moment on camera with me and sharing things and showing their friends and all that. So I feel like when you come on my page where you know where children are involved and you are using profane language, it is not going to sit very well with me. So not that you care probably, but I will ban you from my page and you will no longer be able to comment, because I am not forcing anyone to watch my videos or cook my recipes. I'm sharing what I do as a busy working mother, a recently divorced mom, and I'm showing how I cook meals for my 3 kids with a busy, productive schedule. That is what I am doing. So just to, you know, put some clarity to the post that I made last night, I will not tolerate name calling. If you want to say what you don't like, that is perfectly fine with me, because everybody does everything differently. Everybody does. So it's okay. So my only issue is name calling. Do not get on here with some name calling, because like I told y'all, God ain't finished with me yet. And I just might be responsive. It just depends on what type of mood you catch me in, because every day ain't peaches and cream. Ha! Every day is not. But anyway, I'm no longer speaking on that anymore. That was the first and last time that I will speak on negativity. From now on, it's just going to be banned and deleted off my page, because I am keeping this family friendly and clean. We ain't cursing. We ain't calling people B's and H's and everything else. We ain't doing none of that. So we're done with that. Our water is ready. We are going to go ahead and put our red potatoes in there. And yes, I am keeping the skin on them because I like it like that. I like it like that. Woo! Yeah, I like it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my potatoes down in here, okay? And once they're ready, I just want to tell you guys, I don't like the whipped potatoes, so mine are just kind of like smashed potatoes. I just kind of like take them and smash them with some good butter and cream, salt and pepper, and we're gonna put some Parmesan cheese and parsley in it. That's what we're going to do for our potatoes. I do not like them whipped. So if you like yours whipped, just whip them. You know, you can put the same ingredients in there, but I don't like mine whipped. I don't like the super smooth texture in my mouth. So I'm just gonna put these in here. Gonna let them go for what they know. Uh-oh. And then once they're ready, we'll smash them up, add our ingredients, and then start on our sauce to go over our meatloaf. Y'all, I don't know if I'm getting old or not, but let me tell y'all something. I had some pizza the other day. I ordered pizza for the kids because I got home late and I was not cooking. So I ordered pizza on the way home. Y'all, I had the worst heartburn. Woo, baby. I thought that I was going to meet my creator. Do y'all hear me? I had never had heartburn. I have carried 3 children. And I thought that I had heartburn with them. No, baby. That tomato on that pizza, baby, I thought I was going to see Jesus. Do y'all hear me? I thought I was going to see Jesus. I woke up at 1 a.m. I was drinking water. I was eating ice cubes. I was just drinking milk out of the gallon. Do y'all hear me? Baby, that heartburn ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to play with. So I don't know if I'm getting all the way. So that's when I came up. I was like, you know what? I like meatloaf with this tomato sauce on it. So I'm going to have to put something else on it that's going to be super scrumptious and yummy. And I came up with this. And it is so good. I can't wait for y'all to try it. So we're just going to let the potatoes cook up. And once they are ready, I am going to add our salt, pepper, garlic powder, our Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of cream cheese in there, and top it off with some parsley. So once they are ready, I will come back and let you guys see me finish up and bring our meal all together. In the meantime, I'm just going to sip on my little red wine and wait for my potatoes to get ready. I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so our potatoes boiled for about 20 minutes, probably about 18 minutes to be exact. I've drained them, and I have Gianna here in the kitchen with me.
Hi, guys.
Hi, I have Gianna. She's going to help with the ingredients to put into our smashed potatoes. So I'm going to turn my camera so you guys can see the potatoes here. So we're going to first start off with a little bit of salt inside of them. Going to put some salt. All right. We're going to put some black pepper.
Black pepper. Is it called black pepper because it's black?
Yep, black pepper because it's black. We're going to put some garlic powder. Gianna, you want to put the garlic powder? You want to put the garlic powder? Mm-hmm. Okay, sprinkle it in there. Can I help you, or you want to do it by yourself?
I want you to help.
Okay, we're going to put some garlic powder down in there. All right, that's enough. All right, and we're going to put our Parmesan cheese in there. You want to put that too, or you want me to do it? Sprinkle some Parmesan cheese in there. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get it in there, Gigi. Get that in there, girl.
I remember when I cracked the egg and it got everywhere.
Yes, so you're learning, right? Put that Parmesan cheese in there.
Is that enough?
Put a little bit more. I think that's good. All right, we got that down in there. And we're just gonna put some dried parsley down in there as well for some green color. We're gonna put some dried parsley in there. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to add some butter. And you guys, y'all gonna talk about me, but I'm about to put a whole stick of butter in there. A whole stick of butter is gonna, whoop. Ain't nothing fancy about that, right? And we're gonna put some cream cheese in there. So this is a fresh new block of cream cheese. Here, a fresh block of it, and I'm probably going to use about a fourth of it. So I'm going to take a fourth of the cream cheese.
It's kind of sticky.
It's thick. And I'm going to cut it because it'll melt better if you put it in parts. So I'm just going to cut it, the fourth of the cream cheese block. I'm going to cut it in 4 pieces. I'm going to drop that in there.
2,
3, 4. Right? And I'm just going to start smashing them up with all these ingredients inside.
Mix it.
It's going to start smashing it. We're going to also add some cream down in here too, just to get them nice and moist.
What about mushrooms?
We're going to make a mushroom parmesan sauce. That's going to be so good, huh? All right, I'm just going to mix this up. Make sure they're not dry. We don't want no dry potatoes.
No.
No way, Jose. I'm going to get a little heavy whipping cream. I'll be right back. Gianna, you want to tell them how your day was at school?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell them, girl.
Today was fun at school.
Today was fun at school. We're going to put a little heavy cream in there. Just a little.
It was fun at school.
It was fun. What'd you learn?
I learned about light energy.
Light energy. Can you tell me about some light energy?
Light energy helps you see, like the kitchen light
Like the kitchen light?
and the living room light.
Oh, is it like electricity maybe? Yeah, huh? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, we just smashed these up. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can get closer. Let me see.
Daddy? It's almost.
Let's see.
We just want to mix this with my meatloaf.
It's gonna be so good with that meatloaf and that gravy right on top, right?
I just like to mix things up.
Right, and I'm just kind of like smashing these. If you notice, I'm not whipping them. I'm just kind of like smashing them and getting them all mixed up. Get that butter and everything mixed up in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more cream.
How do you know it's a half cup or half?
I don't know. Mommy measures, doesn't measure anything. I just eyeball it. But I'm gonna try to start measuring so you guys can have some recipes, okay? To cook for your family, right?
Yeah, you can measure if you want to measure.
Yeah, you can measure if you want to measure. All right. I think those are about good. We're going to give them a taste. We're going to give them a taste early. So we're going to taste them right off the spoon. Gigi, you want to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
It's hot now. Okay. An early taste test. Early taste test. See how hot it is. What'd you do? It's so good. Oh Lord.
It tastes like the sweet potatoes, but different.
Yep. All right. So the potatoes are ready. And let me see how much longer. We have 17 minutes left on our meatloaf. So I'm going to move our potatoes over and we're going to start on our gravy that we're going to put on top of our meatloaf in place of the tomato sauce, okay? So I'm just going to warm my pan up here.
Just warm it.
Warm my pan up here. I'm going to put a little olive oil. We have Paris in here with us now. She just woke up from a nap, you guys. We're going to put some olive oil into our pan. We're going to put a little bit of butter as well. So let me get some butter. Hold one second. Let me get some butter. The garlic lid fell off. That water on there. So let me grab some butter. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So I've got some butter and some olive oil in my pan. And I'm going to put my chopped mushrooms down in there. I'm going to put my chopped mushrooms down into the skillet. I also have some fresh spinach leaves, and I'm going to grab those.
This is going to be so good.
Alright, I'm going to put some fresh spinach down in there. And guess what? It's already been rinsed. It's clean, okay? All that is done off camera. Uh-oh, I just dropped one. Can you put that in the garbage for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Alright, so we're just going to saute the mushrooms and the spinach together. We're going to get them all nice and in love. All nice and in love. Alright, we're going to put some garlic down in there as well. And I just put the garlic up. Hold on a second.
If you make this, please send us a picture.
Yeah, send us a picture if you made that.
And get us a comment.
Alright, we're going to put a little garlic down in there too. Okay, get that all sauteed up.
I want to try the sauce.
This sauce is going to be super yummy to go right on top. Let me tell you, it's going to be layers. We're going to put us down some mashed potatoes. We're going to put us some meatloaf right on top of it. We're going to put this bomb sauce right on top of it. And we're going to have some peas and carrots on the side. So we're just sauteing this up. Can you guys see it? There we go. Just going to saute that up. Alright, let's go ahead and season it up. We're going to start off with some black pepper. We're going to put a little bit of salt. You going to put it? Alright, Gigi, that's enough. That's enough. Let's just saute those up. I want to say for maybe just another 3 minutes or so. We want to make sure our mushrooms are tender though. You want to make sure the mushrooms are tender.
I just noticed that when you put sea salt in it and stirred it up, the spinach leaves started to
wither.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because veggies are full of water. That's the reason why they're good for you, right? There's so much good stuff that happens when we consume water, and vegetables are full of water. So that's why when you cook it down, it's like almost nothing because all the water cooks out, right? So we're just going to keep sauteing this. Once we get it where we want it, for about, I want to say 3 or 4 more minutes, we'll come back and add our cheese and our cream and everything that's going to go on top of our meatloaf. Alright, you guys, so we got our mushrooms and our spinach sauteed up. To it, we're going to add some heavy cream. Let me give it a shake first. I don't have that much left. I always feel like you guys just get half of me. So, I don't have that much left, but I am going to add what I do have.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also going to add some milk. About half a cup of milk.
And it has a
I'll put that in there. And then we're going to put our Parmesan cheese down into this sauce. Parmesan cheese down in there.
Is it a different kind of Parmesan thing?
They have, well, shaved. They have shaved Parmesan and they have shredded. And they have the block. So we're just going to mix it up. Let the cheese melt down in there. Just a minute. Let the Parmesan melt down in there. You are my love, free. Caught up in the rapture of love. Alright, I'm just stirring, y'all. Stirring and singing. I feel the magic of you. Gonna let that all melt up. Alright, keep stirring till your cheese melts down good in there, you guys. Keep on stirring till your cheese melts super good down in there. in there. I think I want a little flavor to mine too. I'm gonna add a little bit of Tony Sashery down down in here. You gonna sprinkle it, Gigi?
Mm-hmm.
Sprinkle it, girl. That's enough. All right, keep on stirring. Oh, way. Sitting at the dock of the bay.
That's
All right.
okay.
Just gonna let our cheese melt. It's almost there though. It's almost there. And our meatloaf is almost ready. I actually like for my sauce to come up to a boil. And then I reduce it. So I just turn my fire up so it'll come to a boil. And we can get the true consistency on what our sauce is going to be like.
When is that channel coming up?
Say it again.
When is that channel coming up?
I don't know. We'll have to see, okay?
Let's see if we can get some free time.
Yeah, it's coming up to a boil. And then once it comes to a good boil, I'm going to reduce it. Reduce the heat. It's coming up to a nice boil. And I like this sauce because I'm able to give like my kids some extra vegetables, extra nutrients.
I like
It's
when
so yummy. Besides just putting on the tomato sauce, they get tomatoes all the time, you know, whether it be on hamburgers or pizza and all. It just kind of gives them some green vegetables, gives them a little bit of iron, all of that.
I like when she hides vegetables in our food. That doesn't make it good.
So you know I'm hiding it? Oh my goodness. Alright, so look at our sauce. It's up to a boil now. It's up to a boil, so I'm just going to turn the heat back down on it. I have it on low now. And it thickened up nicely. It's not super runny. You okay, Paris? Good.
She has a little allergies.
So I just turned it on low. It's thickened up. I'll see it. Alright. So the last step is to get our meatloaf out of the oven. It has 3 minutes and 52 seconds left on it. So as soon as it comes out, we're going to let it cool off a little bit. I'm going to show you guys how it looks. I'm going to slice it up and then we'll plate it up and get ready to eat. Because we hungry. We hungry. Can you sing with me, Gigi? Say, we hungry.
We hungry.
We hungry. All right, you guys. I'm just going to get ready to take my meatloaf out of the oven. All right, you guys, so our meatloaf is ready. I've taken it out of the pan and I let it rest for about 5 minutes, and I'm just going to slice it here. Just going to slice our meatloaf. Oh my goodness. Gonna get a couple slices in there. Just going to slice it. I'm probably slicing it thick too. Ooh. It look good, huh?
I just want to gobble.
All right. So I'm just going to put my knife over here to the side. I've already put my carrots and sweet peas and my mashed potatoes on the plate. I'm just going to get some meatloaf on here. Let me get my spoon. Let me see the easiest way I can get it on here. It's got some of the sauce on that one already. I just improvised. I'm just going to grab these 2 pieces of meatloaf and I'm going to put it right on top of my potatoes here. And I'm going to turn so you guys can see the sauce. You see the meatloaf sitting right there on top of those potatoes and mixed veggies. And I'm just going to turn so you guys can see the sauce.
I think we won't have enough meatloaf.
We're going to stir the skillet here, get our sauce good and going. We're gonna get it, and we're just gonna put that right on top of our meatloaf. Oh my goodness.
This looks so good.
Your secret love. Get some more of it. You guys, check out our meatloaf with the garlic parmesan and mushroom sauce and our peas and carrots. Will you check it out? Oh my goodness. You see those mashed potatoes sitting there with all of that on there? Oh, y'all. Woo, let me get a fork.
Here's taste test.
Taste test. Yesy, yesy, yesy. I'm gonna get some right here from the back. I'm gonna get some meatloaf, potatoes, and some of that sauce, and mushroom, and spinach, and oh Lord. Alrighty, let me let it cool out. Blow, blow, blow. Your secret love. All right, here we go.
Go. Let me try. You know I love.
Lord, she loves meatloaf. It's one of her favorite meals. All right, come on, Gigi. Let them see you. Let's blow it. All right, come on. Give it a blow on your own. You sure it's not too hot? How is it? You want to taste it, Paris? Come on. Paris just woke up. She's a little on the sleepy side, y'all. Let me get her a bite. Come on. Here. What you think, girls? It's good. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Yay, me. All right, you guys. Well, we are going to eat our dinner and we're going to watch some TV tonight. And we will see you guys tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. Woo! Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in.